Hello and welcome. I am Professor Josna Khedkar and today I am going to explain you about the connective tissue. So what is connective tissue? Connective tissue is group of tissue in the body that maintain the form of the body and its organs and provide cohesion and internal support. Connective tissue, the name itself indicates that it connects our body parts. So the connective tissue include several types of fibrous tissue that vary only in their density and cellularity, as well as the more specialized and recognizable variants like bone, ligaments, tendons, cartilage and adipose tissue. So let's see the components of connective tissue. All forms of connective tissue are composed of extracellular fibers, an amorphous matrix called ground substance, and the stationary and migrating cells. So the proportion of these components vary from one part of the body to another depending on the local structural requirement. Extracellular fibers. The fibers component are of three kinds, that is collagenous, elastic and reticular. Most abundant are the fibers composed of the protein collagen. Ground substance are the amorphous ground substance of connective tissue is a transparent material with the properties of a viscous solution or highly hydrated thin gel. Its principal constituents are large carbohydrate molecules or complexes of protein and carbohydrates called glycosaminoglycans, stationary and migrating cells. The cells of connective tissue include two types that are relatively stationary fibroblast and adipose cells, and several types of motile migrating cells like mast cells, macrophages, monocytes, lymphocytes, plasma cells and eosinophils. So let's see the various types of connective tissue, in which the first type is connective tissue proper. Connective tissue proper is again divided into the first type, that is areolar connective tissue. It is a loosely arranged connective tissue, contains collagen fibers, reticular fibers and a few elastic fibers embedded in a thin, almost fluid-like ground substance. So commonly found under epithelial tissue, lamina propria of the gastrointestinal tract and also of the respiratory tract in the layers surrounding glands and their ducts, mucous membrane of the urinary tract and reproductive tract. So this is the areolar connective tissue. Second type is adipose tissue, which is composed of, that is the majority of cells found in adipose tissue are adipocytes. Adipocytes contain droplets of stored fats, that is triglycerides, that can be used for energy. Other types of cells that comprise adipose tissue include fibroblast, white blood cells, nerves and endothelial cells. These adipose tissues are found in the subcutaneous layer under the skin, around the heart, kidneys and nerve tissue, in yellow bone and breast tissue, and within the buttocks, thighs and abdominal cavity. Its function is to reduce heat loss from skin. They support and protect various body organs. So this is the adipose tissue. Third type of connective tissue proper is reticular tissue. Reticular tissue is types of loose connective tissue in which reticular fibers are the most prominent fibrous component. That's why its name is reticular tissue. It's found around the kidney, liver, the spleen and lymph nodes as well as bone marrow. The fibers form a soft red bone and support the lymphoid organs like lymph node, stromal cell and red bone marrow. So this is the reticular connective tissue image. Second type of connective tissue is skeletal tissue, in which first type is bone tissue or osseous tissue. So it is hard tissue, a type of dense connective tissue. It has honeycomb-like matrix internally, which helps to give the bone rigidity. Bone tissue is made up of different types of bone cells, that is compact tissue, harder outer tissue, cancellous tissue, spongy inner tissue. And say third type is subchondral tissue, that is smooth at the ends of the bone. So this is the bone tissue. Second type is cartilage tissue. Cartilage is flexible connective tissue that differs from bone. There are three types of cartilage. Cartilage is classified as three types. First is elastic cartilage, hyaline cartilage and fibrocartilage. First is elastic cartilage, second is hyaline cartilage and third one is fibrocartilage. So hyaline cartilage, the word hyaline cartilage comes from a Greek word that is hyalos, for which means the glass, which describes the appearance of this type of connective tissue. That is, it is a translucent, bluish white and shiny. It is the embryonic form of cartilage and also found in the ribs, joints, nose, larynx and trachea. So this is the image of hyaline cartilage. Second cartilage is fibrocartilage. Fibrocartilage is very strong and pliable connective tissue. Because of the abundance of collagen fibers, fibrocartilage is white in appearance. So found where tendons and ligaments meet bone at the pubic symphysis, in the menisci and sternoclavicular joint and the annulus fibrosus, the center of the intervertebral disc. Okay. So this is the fibrocartilage. Third cartilage is elastic cartilage. Elastic cartilage's role is purely structural, offering flexibility and resilience due to a mixture of elastic fibers and type 2 collagen fibers. It is yellow in color. So elastic cartilage is primarily found in the external ear, that is auricle or pinna, the eustachian tube and the epiglottis. So this is the image of elastic cartilage. Third type is vascular tissue, in which first is blood. Blood is both a tissue and a fluid. It is a tissue because it is a collection of similar specialized cells that serve particular functions. These cells are suspended in a liquid matrix, that is plasma, which makes the blood a fluid. The functions of blood is blood transport oxygen and nutrients to the cells and carries away carbon dioxide and other waste products. So there are various blood cells like RBC, that is erythrocyte, and WBC, that is white blood cells or leukocytes, and platelets. Second type is lymph. Lymphoid tissue consists of many organs that play a role in the production and maturation of lymphocytes in the immune response. So lymphoid tissue cells and organs that make up the lymphatic system, such as white blood cells, bone marrow, and the thymus, spleen and lymph node. So this is the image of lymphoid tissue. So in this discussion we have seen the connective tissue and its various types, its functions. So thank you.